So my name is Julie Borneval. I'm from Meadow Ridge School in Maple Ridge, British Columbia. I'm very proud to say we were the first Canadian school to have SAGE. And I was really excited to find SAGE because you want to find someone who has an expertise and a real passion for feeding children, right? Because it's really unique.
It's Wendy Simpson. I'm the executive director of finance and operations at Southridge School in South Surrey. SAGE is just tied in incredibly well with the concept of community and enhancing community at the school. In the past, we've had a food service that did not bring people together. So all of a sudden having those aromas in the halls in the morning, having good food, having interesting food, all the students are actually crowding into our cafe and lingering longer.
What's wonderful is, you know, the executive chef and the people that serve and help and stuff like that. They're part of the school because, I mean, the kids just know them. And they really are there with the same interest as our staff to make sure the kids are living a balanced life, including balanced food.
Just by putting out the seasonal displays of the different foods that they're using, you can see the kids walking by and just like, oh, I didn't know what that was or what is that, and actually talking to the chef and the staff behind the line. The banter going back and forth, and SAGE saying, oh, maybe you should try this one today. I think you'll like it, and encouraging the kids to try some different things, and obviously talking about all of the different types of foods.
Jim McGarry. I've been with Southridge for around 6.5 years now as a facility manager. It went really well. I first met SAGE. They arrived July 2018 on site, and we sat down with them and we went over the kitchen, how the kitchen would be set up, how it would be constructed. And they brought their ideas forward, and we sat down with them and implemented these ideas, and I think we brought a first-class kitchen. I really admired the way they dealt with us, and I think it's a great recipe for success.
They were able to quickly take over, and I think it went really well in comparison to what we had before. And it gets better all the time. They adjust the flow, to make things more efficient for the kids to walk around and get their food. And now, the kids have PIN codes to charge things through their accounts. So there was a lot of efficiencies that were brought in. So it worked really well, and I was really happy to help them.
We had no idea how much catering was going outside of the school before we started having SAGE in the school. I think everybody was just getting little bits and pieces of their food from all over the place. And all of a sudden, when they started with that first breakfast for us at the beginning of the year, everyone was just like, oh, this is what they can do for us. And now it's so easy just to, send an email down to Gary and ask him to prepare something for you. He didn't realize how much work it was going to be for him. And I know that they're there pretty early in the morning doing some baking. They're there late the night before doing a lot of prep work. So that's made a huge difference to our community, and they are very much part of our staff. I think it's the alignment of SAGE, and not just at the top, but it really does seem to permeate throughout all the staff and the operations, that aligns with what happens at most independent schools and what we're all looking for our students. And with the onset of health and wellness for both our staff and our students, it really does align with that and help us to bring that part to fruition.
Just in a nutshell, it's a great, the food is fantastic, and it's just the healthy atmosphere it promotes within the cafeteria. And the after hour, what Chef Gary gives us is his commitment and his dedication, I think, just to providing this service for our school. I recommend it to any school, just for the nutritional value that gives the students and the healthy food that we love to eat. So